everyone. Welcome back to the G Block Mario Kart tournament. I don't know what we said last round. This is round one of the semifinals. We have Safwane filling in. We have Henry, and we have Sabrina. Sabrina playing as Cat Peach, right? Henry playing as Black Yoshi, and Safwane playing as Koopa Troopa. So, let's go. Still, same rules. Oh, I think we might have picked Grand Prix.
No, we didn't. Random course?
Oh, course is random. Shall we?
Yeah, let's just do random.
Yeah, awesome. I love this. Okay, let's see what we get. Music Park. Little bit of insider. Me and Chris were talking about this in Special Projects, saying that we really like this map. So we'll see how these three done. Top two will move on to the finals. One person will be eliminated. They're off. Henry with a strong start. Immediately takes first. Safwane in third. Sabrina in fourth. Sabrina takes third. Gotta say, I love the soundtrack for this map, which Henry falls off the map. Does make sense since it's music themed. Sabrina in third. Henry still in first. Safwane in fifth. Hugging that wall. All right. Henry starting his second lap. Sabrina behind in second now. Safwane in fifth. Now fourth. Just starting his second lap. Henry's been holding on to his banana for a little bit. Hits the trick shot. Safwane gets hit. Me neither. Got some red shells coming from Sabrina. Bumps into the giant music note and gets squished. This is Sabrina's chance to catch up. Safwane now in third. We got two boom boxes. Sabrina just wastes hers. It's completely valid. Everyone gets struck by lightning. Henry just starts his third lap. Final. Third and final. Sabrina starting her third and final. Drops to third. Drops to fourth. Safwane now in third. We got a CPU messing us up here. Henry in first, falling off the map again. Safwane now in second, Sabrina in third. It is neck and neck between Sabrina and Safwane right now. Safwane's got a red shell. Henry hit again. About to finish in first. A great run. Despite not being a smooth run, he still takes first. And Safwane finishes in second, with Sabrina somehow dropping to seventh. Quite an upset. But a good game nonetheless. So Safwane and Henry will be moving on. Welcome back, G Block Mario Kart tournament. You know what's going on here. We got 3 people left for the semifinals. Top 2 will advance to the finals. We have Josh, who is on a historic run right now, who's playing as Metal Mario. We got Jules playing as Red Yoshi and Rocco playing as Donkey Kong. All right, we're going to do random course, so just click A. And we'll see what we get. Who will advance to the finals? Holding. Sunshine Airport. A fan favorite, if I'm not mistaken. I did hear someone in the freshman class say that this was their favorite map by far. So, I don't know about that, but. All right, let's go. All three get the speed boost at the beginning. Rocco pushing and shoving his way past. Josh does take first, though. Hit by a red shell thrown by Rocco. Really close between the three of them right now. Rocco currently in first. Jules immediately taking first after I say that. I have a feeling this is going to be a really good game here, folks. We got three very, very skilled players here, including Josh and Jules, who have been dominating the past few rounds, and Rocco, who has also been doing very, very well. Incredible move by Jules. Makes Rocco drop down to third. Jules and Josh currently fighting between first and second. It's hard for me to commentate on this, really, because I'm just watching. It's a great game. Again, Josh and Jules just neck and neck here. Rocco is not far behind. All right, about to start our final lap here as we get struck by lightning. Currently, we have Josh in first, Jules in second, and Rocco in third. Just about to start his third lap. Josh gets hit. Drops to second, but he is right behind Jules in first. Pushes him off. I think these two might take it. But there's still time. Anything goes in this game, really. Rocco hit. I don't know. If you look at that map in the middle, Rocco has a lot of ground to cover in just the last few seconds. Oh! Josh steals first at the last second. Jules finishes in second. Rocco not far behind at all in third. Really close game we got. However, Josh and Jules will be moving on to the finals. Welcome to the finals, boys. We got Safwane, who is a stand-in for Jack Shea, making it all the way to the finals. We got Henry, who's been doing really well. And we have Josh and Jules, who have been really dominating here. Who's everyone's character? Jules Red Yoshi. Josh always is Metal Mario. Bowser Jr. for Safwane. And Henry with the switch up playing as Shy Guy for the finals. We do have to do the Special Cup. Grand Prix, 4 races. We'll see who takes this. We got to do the Special Cup for this one because it ends in Rainbow Road. So first up, we got Cloud Top Cruise. Henry says he loves this map. All right. This is a really cool map. I really like this map, actually. All right. Again, 4 races. This is the first of 4. Safwane does not get the speed boost. Currently in second to last. Third to last. All right. Henry in first right now. Now, I remember in some of the previous rounds, Henry saying that he prefers the karts to the bike. However, for the final round, he did go with a bike, which I think is interesting. He is still in first, though. Josh is behind him in third. Safwane in fourth. And Jules in seventh. Just getting hit by pretty much everything in his path. Pretty unfortunate. All right, Josh now in first. Second. All right, we're falling off the map here. Josh is still in first. Henry not far behind in third. And Safwayne not far behind in 4th. And then we got Jules in 5th. Also not far behind. He takes 4th. Safwayne drops to 6th. Henry in 2nd now. It's really neck and neck here if you look at the mini-map. All right, Henry falls, gets carried all the way to the end of the map. 5th. Jules takes 2nd. Josh still in 1st. Now 3rd. Will get carried to the next part of the map. Josh starting his 3rd lap. Jules just a little bit behind Josh here. We got Safwayne in 8th. And we have Henry in 5th. Again, he is not far behind. He could easily take a 2nd place or a 1st place here. Oh, never mind. He cannot take a 1st place. Look at how far ahead Josh is. I retract my previous statement. He is just running away with this. That lead is insane. I hit the projector. All right, currently we have Jules in 3rd. Josh finishes 1st. Absolutely insane here. I would love to see the points after this. Henry hits all the trick shots with a 3rd place finish. Just barely edges out Jules. And we'll just wait a couple seconds for Safwayne to finish. In 9th. Let's take a look at the scoreboard here. All right, Josh currently has 15 points. Okay, never mind. Just keep going. Josh is currently in the lead with 15 points. Henry has 10. Did you see how much you have, Jules? 8. And Safwayne has, did you see? 4. All right. I forgot the name of this map. What's it called? Bone Dry Dunes. I actually do really like this map. I think this is a great cup. All right, Josh immediately takes 1st. I mean, this is absolutely insane. Henry right behind in 2nd. Jules and Safwayne at 4th and 5th right now. Henry takes 1st. Josh takes 1st. Henry takes 1st. Okay. We're flying through the sky right now. Henry throws the bomb behind him. Does not hit Josh. He takes 1st. Safwayne drops to 7th. It's really close between Henry and Josh here. They are currently leading the pack. Everyone gets struck by lightning. All right. Jules takes 3rd. Never mind. Jules takes 3rd. Henry's still in 1st. So far ahead. Josh drops to 3rd with Jules taking 2nd. Never mind. That just goes to show you how fast-paced this game is. I didn't even get to finish that sentence before it changed. Current standings, we got Henry very far ahead in 1st. Not as far ahead as Josh was last round, but still, if you see the mini-map, very sizable gap. Josh in 2nd. Jules currently in 4th. Safwayne in 8th. Really coming up the rear here. You can see there are a couple CPUs that are quite far behind Safwayne, but we're doing pretty good here. Jules has been battling with Rosalina, the CPU, pretty much this whole game. Drops to 7th, unfortunately. Henry runs away with 1st. Josh finishes not far behind in 2nd. That was really a tragedy that struck Jules here as he dropped to 7th, and Safwane finishes right after in 8th. Let's look at the point breakdown just for 1 second. All right, Josh is currently in 1st with 27. Henry rises to 2nd with 25. Jules drops to 6th with 14, and Safwane in 7th with 9. Next race. I believe this is Bowser's Castle. Yep. I know Mario Kart. I personally do not like this map at all, but this is Josh's favorite map, he says. He's shaking his head. This is no one's favorite, Henry says. I gotta agree with that personally. It's just all drift, pretty much. That is true. What we're saying right now is because Josh picked Metal Mario, he's very heavy because he's made of metal. And that does actually matter. If you pick the, in the cart selection, it'll tell you your weight, and it does have to do with what character you choose. All right. We currently got Henry in 1st. Josh is in 3rd. Really not far behind. Drops to 4th, but still not that far behind. Jules in 6th. And Safwane in 6th, and Jules in 7th. All right. Josh drops to 5th, 4th. Jules is right behind him. All right. Henry is quite far ahead. He's got some CPUs behind him. Josh and Jules very close. Safwane, unfortunately, is a little bit further back. All right, Josh makes up some of his time. However, I don't know if he's going to beat Henry. Henry is really far ahead at this point. And he throws his red shell, almost as if he predicted it. Doesn't seem to be affecting Henry, as he is just starting his final lap with a really big gap between 1st and 2nd here, Josh being in 2nd. All right, Jules in 7th. We're bumping into walls here. That's why I don't like this map. There's a lot of turns. There's a lot of drifting involved. Please do not throw the controller. Safwane is in last here. Got a bullet bill. We'll see if he passes Jules here. Henry is currently just running away with this at this point. About to cross the finish. Got a red shell coming. Still not enough. He finishes in 1st. Josh finishes in 3rd. Jules about to finish in 8th. And Safwane in 10th. Really unfortunate. I don't like that map at all. All right, we got Henry in 1st now with 40. Josh drops to 2nd with 37. Jules is in 6th with 19. And Safwane drops to 8th with 12. It's Rainbow Road time, folks. Such an iconic map. The Rainbow Road, yes. Peanut Gallery. This is per Mr. D's request. He likes Rainbow Road. Blame Mr. D, yes. All right, final race. Will Henry take it or will Josh take it? I don't know why I just bumped the projector. All right. We're going to start a count of how many times these players fall off the map. Currently, we're at 1. Josh is currently in 1st. Henry in 2nd. 2. Count them 2. As Henry falls off the map. Drops to third. Josh takes first. Josh seems to know exactly when to drift in this map. All right, we got a second fall off, I heard. Or a third. So we're at 3. All right. Blue Shell doesn't seem to be doing much, however, because Josh is just so far ahead. Henry is behind him in third, but he's got a lot of ground to make up. Safwane's in 5th, and Jules is in 9th. Did I miss a fall off, Nick? Still 3? All right. Henry with a bullet bill in 4th place, sorry. Josh gets hit. I think you did just hit yourself with a bomb. Henry's in 2nd. Jules falls off. That's 4. Henry's really caught up here. Him and Josh are very close now, with Jules starting his 3rd lap. Safwane's in 6th. Jules is in 7th. It's almost like I could make a joke here, but I'm not going to. All right, Blue Shell coming at Josh. Hits him after he crosses the platform, so he does not fall off the map here. Looking at Henry's screen right now, I don't know where Josh is. Behind him, as Henry takes first, apparently. This is a great final lap. As Henry finishes in 1st, Josh in 3rd. We're waiting for our other 2 to finish. Safwane takes 7th. And Jules takes 10th. So this means that Henry is our winner. Josh finishing in a pretty close 2nd, while Jules takes 6th and Safwane takes 8th. Amazing game.